We've taken this very difficult decision because we feel that the framework for independent humanitarian action in Afghanistan at present has simply evaporated for us. This is principally seen in the assassination of 5 of our colleagues who were murdered in Badghis province on June 2nd of this year. The lack of a framework of humanitarian action, the lack of respect for the safety of aid workers, is also unfortunately seen in the government's either unwillingness or inability to provide a credible investigation of this atrocity and to provide sufficient legal follow-up in terms of arrest and prosecution of those who are guilty.
Whether or not we're more useful here in a limited capacity, or should we leave?
We're in a situation in which an alleged Taliban spokesperson has declared publicly that MSF will be a target in the future and made allegations that MSF staff have been working in the interests of the Americans. We fully reject these allegations. I think that Afghans throughout the country who have dealt with MSF medical staff over the last 24 years know full well that MSF is there solely in the interests of the health of their patients. We have to do that when there is a framework of respect for their safety.
We feel that the US-backed coalition has contributed to the blurring of identities. The US-backed coalition has constantly sought to use humanitarian assistance and co-opt humanitarian assistance to build support for its military and political ambitions. And MSF denounces this attempt to co-opt humanitarian aid, to use humanitarian aids to win hearts and minds.
Singled out probably for this crime, or do you think the Taliban had something to do with it?
We've made these concerns clear in 2001 when Colin Powell called us force multipliers and members of a combat team against terror. These are the kind of statements which completely undermine the notion of humanitarian assistance as an aid to people caught in conflict. It's a deliberate attempt to put us in one side of a conflict.
I can tell you that many other NGOs are here and operating effectively, and I would use that to answer your question. We certainly encourage governmental and non-governmental organizations to come here and help the Afghan people. That's what we're doing. We believe security is effective to do that, and it's regrettable to see anyone pull out of helping the Afghan people. We don't think security is an effective excuse to do that.